Hello there, Blitzers, tankers of all shapes and sizes. I'm your host, USA, and today we are going to be talking about the Kranvagn. Now, the Kranvagn is probably one of the most iconic tanks in Tier 10 because of its uh, amazing upper hull armor and amazing turret armor. It has some of the best turret armor inside of Blitz. Now, the thing about the Kranvagn is it's not just a clipper, it is also an auto reloader, meaning that when you shoot your shells, you can reload them over time without having to reload the entire clip. It's very handy and it's very helpful. And you're going to see in this game, as I am really close to my 3 mark, if I can really pull that out. I believe at this time I was around 70 or 93% or 94%, and I just needed one more good game. And you're going to see in this game that the flexibility of this tank is just amazing. Also, it has pretty good mobility for what it is. With a tank featuring over 2,600 HP, it is pretty mobile for what it is. Now, you're going to see this compenser start to push up here. Now, I have two choices here. I can either brawl that compenser and risk losing my entire tank and putting my TDs out of business, or I can draw them in to the fight and still have my turret armor and still have that. And as you can see, that 60 TP, even kind of looking down on me, still could not get the pin out. He just HE splashed me. And you can see right there, yet another ricochet off my turret, because my turret's like the biggest thing that they can see, and yet again another ricochet. And here you can just see working a hold down position here is just what is going to carry me. Now, here I'm going to dump on the shield because I want the shield gone. We need guns out of the game at this point because we're getting mega pushed, and that 183 is probably going to die if our leopard is low. So I just kind of want to get rid of some of the guns that are really deadly, like the Yo. He had a derp gun. He could have done 1,000 damage to me, and I didn't want to deal with that. So now you can see the 6 DP is in a pickle. He is stuck in that ravine. Yes, he can shoot me, but he can't really shoot my hole that well. Well, now he definitely can, but that's okay. We're going to get a ricochet, because Board Gaming said no, and we're going to get another shell into him. So, while bleeding him a little bit and still taking a lot of damage wasn't the best of plays, we have put him into a lower spot where he can no longer push back up, because we're going to sit here and cap B. And you can just see how strong this tank it can be and how versatile it is. So with cap B, we're going to move to the back of him, and you can see just how fast this tank is, especially with the super speed boost. You can see I'm looking for another kill because, of course, at this point I'm trying to get for marks. I don't really care about damage. I get the clear on the 6 TP. And now we're going to be pushing the tank destroyers and the remaining compenser heavy tank that has been trying to brawl out our TDs for quite some time now. Alright, so we're going to push over the hill. We're going to get the object out because he's the bigger threat. And you can just see, look how deadly that clip is. Just completely disintegrating him in just an entire clip with the help of one of my teammates. And now it's just a series of picking off a 183. And the great thing about the Kron is that you can poke a 183. You don't really care. I mean, yeah, he's going to do 400 hash, but that's nothing. He's now on a 17-second reload, and I can just push over the hill. Someone bounces the 183, and I get the clear. So, as you can see, this tank definitely features some very strong hull armor. It's not the best, but it definitely has its moments where it can definitely cook a lot. Um, Unfortunately, some of the tanks in this game do not have very great pin, especially with the Reforged update coming up. So I don't know if the Cron will be as strong as it is here, but it just really depends upon uh, what Wargaming does in the future. But I think it is really cool how great the Cron is. Now, I'm going to show you how great the Kron is in actual live gameplay. Because I can show you a replay and be like, yeah, this is how you get lots of kills and, it's a great idea. But as you can see there, there's my 3 mark at 95.5 at that time. I believe it has gone up ever since, but yeah, that was my 3 mark at the time. So let's show you some live gameplay. Now, this is, if you all know me, this is literally my most played tank, and it's why I chose to review this tank, uh, the first of my new videos. Is because I think that the Kron is really good, but I do think it is overused, um, just for its versatility and versatility, not versatility. um, it's just very great for everything. So, I mean, you can't be a strong turret. You can't be really good DPM at over like 200, 2,400, and uh, good accuracy for what it is, and pretty great dispersion. I think it has like a point 0.3, I think, a little higher than point 0.3, so it's not the best, but it's pretty good for what it is. So, right now we have a Rinoceronte against us, an FV, a 50 TP, which we are going to get some shells into. Get one shell into him. And right now I do not care because they cannot pin me. They can try to, and they can HE shit and splash me. But do I care? No. That's unfortunate. As you can see, this gun is not perfect. I'm just gonna wait because I know this guy's gonna be here for quite some time. I'm gonna use my aiming module. And that's the end of that 50 TP. As you can see, just within the first minute of the game, we have already taken that tank. We've already dealt 1,200 damage, and this just shows you how crazy the Kron is when it goes uncontested. You can see the IS-8 making a huge mistake poking his hole around the building, or around the hill. The Rinoceronte is making a very questionable play onto B, but I think I'm going to turn my attention to the IS-8, because I want to see if I can hatch him. See if he'll back up. There he goes. We get one shell in the IS-8, 2 shells in the IS-8, finishing him off. Now, the Tortoise is back there trying to pin me down, but he doesn't have enough DPM to perma track me. Even if he did, I do have a repair kit, so it wouldn't go that far. And you can see right now, we're just impervious. Like, what are they gonna do? Tell me, what are you gonna do? And this is the problem about the Kron. It's so powerful. Now, I know I could probably shoot. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Just not hitting his inward track, so it didn't pin him. But somehow he bounces me. I don't even know how, but he does. We're going to cap out B, because we might as well. We're low on cap. It's not going to hinder our gameplay, and we get some extra XP. Rinoceronte dies. We're going to go for the Tortoise now. Getting a nice shell into him. Another nice shell. And you know what? I'm going to just dump. Because I probably won't be able to get another shell out. Because the FV is probably going to die here soon. Tortoise is going to die. Yep, there he goes. And even if we would have had a reload, it wouldn't have mattered. This is where, knowing when to dump and when not to is so important. Now we're going to fire now. Hopefully we get the kill here. We did. And you can see that is how you use the Kranvagn. And I just want to state how easy that game was. It's not like you're really stressing about much because you have so much of that just armor and accuracy and just dominate a front line like a map like that. That was a perfect map, by the way, but still, it's crazy. And that's what I mean. It's a very powerful vehicle that should not go underlooked, and I feel like it does a lot. And you can see, like, their T62A was a great player, and it wasn't enough because they could not hold that line. Anyway, so I hope y'all enjoyed this review. I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm just going to end it here. I I'm so thankful for all the new subscribers we've been getting. It has been amazing how much this channel has been growing and how quickly we are racing towards 50 subscribers and into the hundreds pretty soon. But it's only up from here, and we got to keep going. And you know what? I look forward to seeing you all in the comments. Please comment your thoughts and opinions about this vehicle because I do really think it is something special. If you like the camo, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.